What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Yo, I got a quick video for you guys, okay? 2021, I made the video probably the beginning of this year. That Xbox One 2021. That's the way I felt. I felt deep down Xbox One 2021. Now, let me explain to you why someone like me would feel that way. I admittedly state that I jumped into the Xbox ecosystem this generation. I fell for the whole power narrative and I jumped in, got me an Xbox Series X. Game Pass to me was the icing on top, but the power is really why I jumped into the Xbox Series X. Now, I am very disappointed in that console as far as power goes because it's the PS5 is comparable and even does better in more than enough games. I don't care what you're going to say, in more than enough games, because it shouldn't even be close, right? Shouldn't be talking about tools. I shouldn't have to get a screen that has VRR. I shouldn't have to. It should be working on my regular TV, right? However, I was delightfully surprised by the narrative that the PlayStation fans had before the consoles came out. See, the PlayStation fans were ahead of their narrative. They kept saying it doesn't matter about power, it matters about games. I remember, you guys remember games before frames? You guys remember that? Games before frames. And let me tell you something. Once I actually started playing games, they were absolutely right. Game Pass has allowed me to play more games than I have ever played guilt free as well, because I'll try a game and if I don't like it, it's okay. I just uninstall it and I'm good to go. And I keep going. Versus buying a game, not liking it, and then having to go through the hassle of returning it. I don't even have to do that. I just uninstall it and I'm good to go. But like I said, because I wasn't really big into Xbox before, there's a lot of great games that I never got to experience. And now I get to experience even better. I get to experience them at 4K. I get to experience them at 60 frames, some of them at 120 frames. So I'm going through all the Gears. I'm going through all the Halo, or I went through all of them. I went through all the Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break, Rise of Rome, Ori's, Hellblade was on Game Pass. So like I'm enjoying all these great games because of Game Pass. And it's not just about the exclusive games. I'm enjoying third-party games as well, like Mass Effect Legendary Edition. That's on Game Pass. I didn't have to pay for the Legendary Edition. Good enough that the first three Mass Effects were on there, right? They were already on there. And Microsoft could have said, hey, that's okay. But leave the first three on there. But no, they also dropped the Legendary Edition on there as well. Man, I'm winning. I feel great. But one of the things that I kept being told is, Doc, for you right now, Game Pass is great because you're a casual gamer that didn't get to play a lot of games. But once you go through all those games, you're going to see that Game Pass is going to mess up the quality of all these new games coming out because the games are being made with Game Pass in mind. That's what was told to me. They were saying all these great games that you're playing on Game Pass weren't meant for Game Pass. So yeah, now that you're playing them on this service, they're amazing to you because they were meant to make people buy games. But Game Pass is going to diminish the quality of games. That's what I was told. And I'm not going to lie, when you get told something over and over again, you kind of have a little bit of fear like, is there any reality to this? Now, I tried Forza, and I don't even like racing car games, and fell in love with it. Amazing. Best looking game to date, in my opinion. I don't see what you're going to compare against it. Photorealistic. Sometimes if you stop in that game and somebody walk in, they think it's crazy. It looks amazing, right? Fell in love with a racing game. Never played a racing game like that before. Okay. Then Halo drops. Played Halo. Loved Halo. Okay. I loved Halo Infinite, and I had played through all the other Halos. So I know my favorite Halo is Halo 2. Halo Reach right behind it. But yeah, that would be a Halo 2, Halo Reach, right? And then probably Combat Evolved, right? So when Halo Infinite came out, it had some tough shoes to fill. But man, I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a great game. I was upset. I was upset. I was one of the ones vocal saying they should have delayed the game because you better drop the full game. And I'm not gonna lie to you that when they did that, that put a little bit of fear in my heart. I said, man, are those naysayers saying that this is happening because of Game Pass, because Microsoft feels like we can't complain because it's dropping on Game Pass. And I thought they did take a L for not dropping the full game, because now co-op, who's gonna play co-op now, right? But the game itself was amazing, great game. But that was just my opinion, and that was just the opinion of the Xbox, right? Metacritic scores are something that I only saw Sony fans using. It was a narrative that they love to throw statistic period. Sony fans talk about money, they talk about scores, they talk about awards, because they had it all, right? And they would use that to show that Xbox had no great games. When was the last? First, it was Xbox has no games. Then, when you ask the question, then Xbox has no God of, not God of, no Game of the Year contender games. Then it was Xbox has no exclusive games. Then Xbox has no. It was just always something. When's the last time Xbox won a freaking award in games, which is like, how does that matter to you and me? If there's a game out there that won an award, but I don't like it, I don't like it. It doesn't matter how many awards it wins, right? If you don't like it, you don't like it. It doesn't matter. And that's the same thing we try to tell the Sony fans, is that a Metacritic score to you doesn't matter. Perfect example, Crossfire X, horrible scores. I like the game. I finished it. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm not going to apologize for it. I like the game. I finished it. What do you want me to tell you? I liked it. Maybe there's somebody out there, maybe, that actually likes Babylon. Maybe there's somebody out there that maybe likes Godfall. I don't know. It's okay. And then you have games that are great, right? Or score great, like God of War 2018, that some people don't like. Horizon Zero Dawn, that some people don't like. I like Horizon Zero Dawn, but it doesn't matter what score it has if somebody doesn't like it. And we've been trying to tell you guys this. But however, you always want to use scores in the face of Xbox fans. And now, what I believe to be true has been verified to be true, not just by me, by the masses. The same people, or the same critique that, or the same metric that you use, Metacritic, to downplay Xbox games, prove that last year Xbox Studios had higher rated games than PlayStation Studios. Than anybody. They were number one. They were number one. They were number one. The reason I'm excited for that is because I can safely go to sleep at night knowing that you were wrong when you said that Game Pass was going to bring bad quality to gaming. Because you see, when you're on the Xbox side, a game is a game is a game. You don't care if it's exclusive or not. So, Guardians of the Galaxy is on Game Pass, I'm going to play it. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, it's on Game Pass, I'm going to play it. I don't look at Game Pass and say I'm only going to play the exclusives. No. The best value in gaming is the best value in gaming because it has everything. It has everything. If I want to go for the story driven epic pieces that Sony produces, then I'll play them on my PS4 Pro, just like I did Horizon Forbidden West. And I had a great time playing it. I liked it. But Microsoft won 2021, and I said it wasn't even close. I told you it wasn't even close. We're only in March. We're only in March. I can only speak for myself. I'm done with Horizon Forbidden West. PlayStation's turned off. Ghostwire Tokyo, not my type of game. PlayStation turned off. Xbox Game Pass, still a lot of gems in there that I haven't played. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Best value in gaming is changing the game. It is what it is. And the year's not over. I know you didn't like the fact. I know they did not like the fact that they said there's not only 2 months in a year. So everyone's talking about, oh, you guys got to wait till November until something drops. Listen. You didn't learn from last year? It's the entire year. You can win all 3 quarters of a game and still lose the fourth quarter. and lose the entire game. Do you not watch sports? Happens all the time. Happens all the time. You can lose a lead. Right now, Horizon Forbidden West, to me, it's a good game, but it still didn't score a must play. Forza Horizon 5, which is a last year game or old game, is a must play. Gran Turismo 7, it's not a must play. It is what it is. 2021 belonged to Xbox. I suggest you just be humble, sit down, be humble, sit down, and wait till the end of the year. 2023, if it continues the way it is and we're sitting here in a drought when it comes to exclusives, and sure, you could say Sony won. But even then, I'm looking at all the freaking great third party games that we're getting to Game Pass. 'Cause you know how the motto goes. Good games are coming fast. Uh-huh. And they're coming to Game Pass. You want to sing with me? Come on now. What to play first and what to play last. You really don't know what to do. There's so many damn games. You can find it on Game Pass. ZocDog1985, there's levels to this. Xbox One. Xbox got better game studios than Sony. I mean, by your metric. We out. Peace.